Let's talk about this game, the Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima. I think you have to say it fast. You can't pronounce it all. Ghost of Tsushima. Lead devs named ambassador of an actual Japanese island. Okay, you know the game is pretty good if they get named ambassadors of an actual Japanese island. Now, this is one of a few different articles that revolve around this game. And I'm going to read them all because they're all very cool. This is really interesting. This comes after the game's community raised funds for the island after a typhoon. That's awesome. Ghost of Tsushima's lead developer Nate Fox and Jason Connell will become the permanent tourist ambassadors of the city of Tsushima in Nagasaki for their role in raising awareness about the island. According to VGC, Tsushima Mayor, Hiroki Hitakatsu, said Fox and Connell spread the name and history of Tsushima to the world in such a wonderful way. Even a lot of Japanese people do not know the history of the Genko period. When it comes to the world, the name and location of Tsushima is literally unknown. I don't know where it is, honestly. I didn't know it was in Nagasaki. So I cannot thank them enough for telling our story with such phenomenal graphics and profound stories, he said. Now this is this the ad? No, this isn't that. I'm going to show the actual trailer in a little bit. This is the first time such a recognition has been bestowed on individuals who have spread the name and history of Tsushima through their works. The award is usually reserved for notable Japanese citizens. Hitakatsu said he wished that he could have bestowed the same honor to the entire development team at Sucker Punch for their contributions, as he has them all to thank for their increased recognition to that island has garnered since the release of Ghost of Tsushima. The award ceremony for Fox and Connell will be held online due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The duo will receive a letter of appreciation along with a presentation of their awards. Ghost of Tsushima, which has won multiple international awards, is credited with putting the real-world island of Japanese Tsushima Island on the world map since its release in July 2020. Thanks to the island's newfound fame, the game's community recently came together to raise funds to repair one of Tsushima's historic torii shrine gates, which was destroyed by a typhoon. Yuichi Haruyama, the local shrine priest, recently acknowledged the Ghost of Tsushima community was responsible for a large sum of the donations, which were collected through a campfire campaign, Japanese version of Kickstarter, that he started to finance the repairs. That is awesome. That is so cool, and it's so rare that, you know, when you see like a game community get recognized and come together to help. It reminds me of a shirt that I wear sometimes, and people have commented like, hey, I have that same shirt. It was the brush fires in early January 2020. Destiny 2 did Bungie did a thing like, buy this shirt, get an in-game emote, or maybe not an emote, I don't remember what it was, but an in-game like player card, and support the brush fires, you know, support helping putting out the fires because it's a serious problem. It's very cool. Check this out though. This game, where is the article of, here it is. So this is very exciting. I don't know if you guys like the movies, the John Wick movies. I loved the John Wick movies. Awesome movies, all right? The Ghost of Tsushima movie from John Wick developer or director in development. Woo! Oh, you know it's going to be good. That the John Wick style in, you know, feudal Japan, like old school samurai action made by the people who made John Wick. Very, very exciting stuff. Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions are developing a film adaptation of Ghost of Tsushima, with John Wick director Chad Stahelski attached to the helm. According to the new report from Deadline, Stahelski will work alongside producers Alex Young and Jason Spitz with their company 8711 Entertainment. Peter Kang of game developer Sucker Punch Productions will oversee the project on behalf of the studio, which will serve as executive producers. Okay, right off the bat, I'm hyped because that means the developers at Sucker Punch are going to be directly tied to the movie, and Japan has just recognized that it's basically all of Sucker Punch that deserves the awards that they're giving, because their attention to bringing light to, this island all around. This is going to be awesome. I am so excited for this movie. I mean, I've been talking about this a lot lately, about like movies, man. Movies suck nowadays. I'm sorry, man, but movies suck. All right, I was born in early 80s, 84. I'm an 84 baby. And I remember growing up watching like Ninja Turtles. You remember the first Ninja Turtle movie? How awesome that was? How realistic the outfits were? That was that late 80s? When did that movie come out? Early 90s? I don't know, whatever. We don't have that anymore. It's all CGI, and like how good the CGI. Look, I loved Endgame. I love the Marvel movies. Great movies, all right? They're great, but they're not just movies in general, I guess we'll say. John Wick, great movies. Good movies. I love them so much. That's why it's kind of all bringing it back. Man, because these guys, are going to put their all into this. The film is set to adapt Ghost of Tsushima's story, which follows the journey of a samurai warrior, Jin Sakai, as he fights for the freedom of the Isle of Tsushima. We're excited to be partnered with Chad and 8711 Entertainment to bring their vision of Jin's story to the big screen. Yes, everything that I'm reading about this, I'm just hyped about. Said Assad Krizilbash, head of PlayStation Productions. I think I nailed that. We love working with creative partners like Chad, who have a passion for our games, ensuring we can create rich adaptations that will excite our fans and new audiences. Telhelsky has been long-term helmer of the John Wick series of highly popular action movies and is set to return for the upcoming John Wick 4. Woo! Currently aiming for a 2022 release. It's currently unclear how far in development the Ghost of Tsushima movie is, and so there's no date yet confirmed for shooting or release. Ghost of Tsushima itself is heavily influenced by samurai movies, particularly the classic Japanese Kurosawa films, even so far as the game including a black and white mode to emulate the visuals of those movies. Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that. And will be interesting to see if the movie adaptation pulls from those same inspiration points or travels its own path. I'm very hyped on that. Like that, I'm stoked because that sounds just epic to me. All right, and for those who don't know, Ghost of Tsushima, this is the trailer. Check this out. Looks amazing. I haven't played this game, by the way, and I'm thinking I'm gonna play it because it looks beautiful. I don't know why I didn't play it. And supposedly the PlayStation 5 version has a boost in graphics, which I didn't know about either, so I'm hyped about that. Man, the feel of this game. I have said it so many times. I was just reading the article. Look at this. Oh, that's probably Jin. And I'll do subtitles too, because I don't do if it's in an original language, I'll leave it there. That's how I play Sekiro. Nice, awesome. All right, this is 4 minutes long, so we're not gonna watch this whole thing. I just wanted to show a little bit of it. I'm very hyped about that because, man, I've been playing Sekiro. I don't know. It's from Software. They're my favorite game company, hands down. I just love everything that they touch. Now, I actually tweeted out earlier today. I said, "What do you think about Ghost of Tsushima?" Tsushima. I know I'm saying it a lot. It's kind of addicting. I can't stop myself from saying it over and over again. Where is my question? Check this out. There's over 100 comments on it. That was weird. Anyway, over 100 comments, all of them saying it's amazing. I love the game. The game is great. It should have won Game of the Year. I can't believe it didn't win Game of the Year. I think it was beat by The Last of Us 2, but everyone was talking about how I love the game. Should have been Game of the Year. It was fun, overhyped, but a good game. I never saw that it was hyped so crazy, but everyone that I know that played it really, really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10, loved it. Second best game of 2020, Final Fantasy VII Remake being number 1. I played the remake, and that was a really good game. I don't know, absolutely perfect game, epic game. Look at all these. So people are raving about it. People were obviously hyped on the game. So I have a Twitch show that I go live after my show Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll Twitch on the weekends. I did this weekend a couple times, and it was fun. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play this game because I haven't played it, and people are saying it's one of the best games that they played in 2020.